Tell me if isn't that a sign. Just imagine everybody. You ask God for one thing. He tells you, give me a sign. So I'm gonna try to give you a quick description of the stuff that happened to me yesterday. I know a lot of people probably don't believe in dreams or reality or deja vu. Well, yesterday I went to go do a job, and it was an awkward job, everybody. Sit down, put your seatbelt on, and get ready for this amazing story that I'm gonna tell you. You might not believe it, but I do. Well, sorry, I was doing my normal routine jobs. I work for Spectrum, everybody, and I do installations of the internet and all that. So we get to see some amazing people, millionaires, drug dealers, famous people, famous places, mansions, on the water, the beach. I've done Jenny Buss, Colonel Ramsey's wife, Colonel Ramsey. I've done Kobe's house. I've done a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of millionaires' houses and all. Well, yesterday was an awkward place. So right there on the beach, I was gonna do one of my, I think it was the fourth job that I was doing the other day. Have you ever had a dream that came to reality? You were there. Well, I've always, everybody knows that I'm a fanatic. My birthday is July the 5th, and the year is the day of the dragon. Every 50 years there's a dragon, and it's an awesome story, everybody. I gotta tell everybody that story. Well, as I proceeded, I had to enter where the security guard was at the house and present my my badge and get signed in to go into the house. As I went in, this is an amazing house, all marble and everything. And it's a 2-story house. It's awesome house, right? It's out of this world, something undescribable. I got to a lot of houses, and believe it or not, I still get amazed. I still get surprised how beautiful the houses are. Sometimes customers allow me to record the place. Sometimes I do it undercover. Well, as I got there, customer, he was white. He was exactly around my age. And I got there, and it's like if I knew him. It's as if I've been in that place before. I've gone to thousands of houses, and every house is unique. Every house is special. But this one was like a house I've been in. I've been there. As soon as I opened the door, I felt a cold breeze. I started shivering. I started shaking. I didn't, not a fear, but I knew where I was at. As I proceeded in, I seen the guy, and I told him, you know, I'm with Spectrum and I'm here to fix your internet. And right now they delivered the internet through FedEx, so he got it. And there's this awesome repeater that we have right now. They're called extenders, the mesh systems. They finally heard my prayers, and he was trying to activate it and do it on his own because he's a maniac. He's a multi-millionaire, or you know, and he has like a $4.5 million house. You know, it's up in the water, and he has a yacht, and it's a bad house. And he has a large window looking into the ocean. I'll try to post that video on you right now. As I walked in, the guy goes, "Hey, all you gotta do is make sure it has signal, and I'll do the rest." Well, I told him, "Well, it's not as simple as that." I go, "We have to check the signal, and if it needs the new firmware, we put the new software, firmware, and then I'll tell you what's going on. It's just not like we just check the signal and leave. We have to do our job properly, and I have to do all the stuff. How long does it take? So he was acting a little pesky, a little fucking bothered by it. I told him it could be about 20 minutes to an hour. So then I sat down. He showed me, brought a box, and I see the equipment. I told him this is not the equipment on the account. I know. He goes, they delivered me another equipment. So he had another equipment off in the box. And he goes, but I don't want you to use the one in the box. I want you to use this one. And when I told him, if it's in the account, I could use it. But if not, I have to use the new equipment. If not, it won't activate. Well, do what you gotta do, but go ahead and do it. He started bothering me. He started like being a little aggressive and rude, disrespectful, thinking he knew more than me. That Mr. Spectrum right here. So, kind of, so I got into my corner. I got my meter. I started doing the diagnostics, doing the signal tests, and doing the firmware and all that. Everybody, Mr. Technician right here. So he was right in the back of my, breathing right here, and I'm bothered by him. You know what I mean? Like, he's just, when people have something to hide, or people know what the fuck they're doing, and you're just there bothering them. My brother Danny always tells me, how people just go to the other room. Now I understand my canalito. But I want to be there because I want to learn. I don't want to keep bothering them, So I tried, pushing him away, but the more I pushed him away, the more he was there. And he goes, well, can we use the equipment? And I'm like, well, let me check it out. And this is a Brainiac. And he tried activating, and so he got the equipment on Saturday or Friday. So he had Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday was Monday. And he tried activating everything. He's like a geek. He's a gamer. He's into all kinds of shit, but on the internet, He has to keep himself occupied. And he's really, he really needs the internet. And I'm talking about, okay, I got it, sir. I go, but you just gotta give me some space. As soon as I was activating everything, I looked up, and there was a tiger there. I got the same tattoo as a tiger. And you know how the yin and the yang, the tiger and the dragon. So I'm into the dragons, and I'm into that, even though I'm Mexican, everybody. And I felt something like I seen that, and then out of suddenly I turned around and I told him, "Oh, that's a nice tiger right there." Well, I seen that tiger somewhere, and he goes, "I seen you too, eh?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I get around. I've been doing it for a very long time, And he goes, "No, but I've seen you before." I go, "Maybe in your prior house or something." He goes, I can't put a thing to it." Well, I turned around, and I looked at the opposite of the wall. This humongous fucking veil, this fucking like this drawing on the wall. He's drawing it, right? He's like he's a fucking a Picasso. He's a painter. He's like fucking not a graffiti artist, but he does fucking designs and everything on the wall, He's a fucking like a fucking like he designs and he fucking draws on the wall. See, I grew up around my brother and all them. They're all graffiti artists. They do murals and they do all that. but this was on a campus, and he's drawing it, and I started seeing the outlines in the canvas. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. You know how they when they killed Jesus Christ, and they put like a veil campus on top of him, and supposedly the base got marked when he resurrected and he went in heaven. Well, that same veil, they put it up, and that's literally the picture of Jesus Christ, you know. And that's the thing. While this guy has a veil, and he's doing the outlines, and he's doing all the sketching, and you can tell he draws on it. Then he does darker and darker and darker. I've seen like my brother, my cousin, Danny Ramirez, when he does his sketches, he starts doing with low, and then deeper and deeper in circles, and then he starts putting everything in place. But he does it magical, you know, like it's like it's something out of this world, seeing it in person, you know. And I told him, oh shit, I like it. And he's like, but I'm not done with it. I said, look, I've seen this before. He looked at me, he stuttered, and he just like, whatever, boo, whatever. And he go, what is it? I said, look, on the top. So you gotta imagine it's like a fucking humongous large, like a normal house is like 10 feet, 12 feet high. This is like a cinematic room, you know. It's like 20 feet high, marble floors, and large windows facing the ocean, and the sun, the glare. It's something to be like, it hits right on the spot, on the veil, and illuminates it and makes it come to life, you know. And I don't know if it's a shadow. I don't know if it's the sun hitting, the glare, but it makes it magical. It makes it magical. And he goes, you know what? From all this whole house, he goes, I came to this house a long time ago. He told me, right? And he's seen the glare with the mountain and all that. And he goes, it's very like you could do meditations, yogas, and you open up the doors, you hear the seagulls, you know, you hear the wind come in, you hear the sun rays just illuminate the room and hit a certain spot that the shadow or the shade or whatever you call it, and it gives you an imagination. What are you seeing? You know, it's like when it rains, right after it stops, a rainbow comes. Then you could draw the rainbow. So you could envision this wall. So you put a large canvas like a lona, like, you know, a cloth. Because he's a Picasso. He's a D'Angelo. He does all kinds of drawings and a painter, you know, like a Mona Lisa, you know, Da Vinci, whatever you call him, you know. He's that guy. And he says it takes up to a year to do a canvas. And so just imagine what he's doing. You know how we all go to church and we get to see that people draw on the church or on the walls or do murals and stuff like that. But this is like stuff like three-dimensional, and you have to literally focus and see what you're seeing, because within every single stare, it's a different outcome, different meaning. You know, it's crazy. You know, like crazy. So he told me why he bought the house, what called him in, you know, why I'm doing my job. Everybody, I'm a multitasker. I do a lot of stuff, and a lot of people think I got eyes in my back and the side. I could do my job in my sleep. I'm badass, right? So after that, something opened up between him and me. And then I was telling him, don't think I'm fucking crazy too, brother. I just had a deja vu. And he like looked at me. He goes, I did too. I go, I had a dream. I did too. And I knew you were gonna come. And he told me something strange, everybody. What do you see in the wall? Like on the canvas. So he told me, believe it or not, he don't know what he wants to do. So he starts doing the outlines and following the curve of the rays of the sun, and he does all these stuff. He'll start designing it one way, and then it unveils a different way. And as it's like a tattoo artist. You know what you're gonna do, but then you start doing the shadows. You start, oh shit, this goes with it, that goes with it, and then it starts forming, and then next thing you know, boom, the piece comes out, and you start doing the nicks and the knacks. You know, you start like bringing in what you want. You could do like, if you look at it a certain way, it has the masterpiece has something unveiling that way. If you look at it through the back, to the side. I'm a tattoo guy. I love tattoos, and tattoos are amazing. Every time I look at my tattoos, I haven't finished them, right, everybody? Every time you want to put more. That's if you know what a tattoo is, right? And people ask you, what's the meaning? What does it stand for? Or, you know what I mean? And I always have a problem. Because, see, I grew up around Mexicans. They're all steak guys, and they're all like fucking they're into Aztec shit. I don't like Aztec stuff. I'm not into all that. I'm into like evil shit, and I'm into like gothic shit, like boom, you know what I mean? I'm a very cold-blooded motherfucker. Like, it has to represent me, so everybody knows I'm from the other dragon. I'm 250 I'm gonna be 50 years when the 250th anniversary. At the 200th anniversary, that's when I was born, everybody. So my birthday's special. And I promote it, and le pongo crema a los tacos, everybody. And not anybody could just be a dragon. You gotta be a dragon. It's like you're fucking awesome. You're chosen, you know. So then he started telling me, what do you see? See, during the week, I went to go do this veteran place. They call them elks. When a veteran, they have a place where they kick back. It's like a bar, everybody. But it's like for the veterans, like an AA classes. That's where they get the programs. And, you know, you come out of, war and all that. You want to hang around your buddies. And, you got to have a open space, everything. I told the top looks like a fucking deer. I'm not a regular deer, everybody. Everybody knows my deer stories and all that. So I always see deers everywhere. But I'm going to tell you first the design, and then I'll tell you the meaning of what I told him, right? But then I see the face of a wolf. It looked like a wolf, or it looked like a hand, like a Jesus Christ hand, with some head, like massive fucking cuernos. It looks like sort of like a wolf and a deer, and then it has like the snake, like the has calves, and then it has calves, huge eyes, like a fucking crocodile eyes, like, you know what I mean? and like a frog. You know, the eyes get big, like that, but it's a wolf. And then it has the body as a dragon. And then I told him where the claws come at. Then I showed him my art. I told him I got that in my thing. I got the tails of the crib coming out. I got the you know, the koi fish. I got the tiger. I got the angels and Esther protecting me, you know. And then I got my bitches on the top. But then you see the armor on the dragon. It's not any ordinary armor, because he has scabs. You know, it's like a snake. You know, it sheds its skin, and that's how you could tell it was a snake, and you could tell the shells, and you could tell the lines. Every line means so many years, you know. So I got to see the body of the stomach inside portion, and then I see souls coming out of it, you know. He was amazed. He was like, "Oh, that's what you see?" And I go, "Yeah." And I seen it in my dream. He goes, "You want to go crazy or no?" Now we're into it, right? Well, I'm doing the job. And he goes, "Come here." And we went to the other room. Just exactly what I said. He drew it. I said, "That's that. I seen that." He goes, "You described it, but I haven't finished it. I've been doing it for the last 20 years. And I want to put it on my wall and make it big." And when I bought this house, I seen it. It's gonna be there, but I want the outsides with three like Jesus Christ. You know how when it's an angel, you can see the round thing of gold. Well, he wants three. So it's the elk, the wolf, and the dragon. And he wants all the outside of gold where it could like come out. And he wants to put like literally real gold, like a Donald Trump, right? Everybody, all the oro. The claws he wants to make them like with gold, you know, but real gold, he said. Because he envisioned that, and he's been doing it for 20 years. And I told him, I said, "I seen it, and there's no possible way you've seen it before, because I'm barely doing it." So we both transported or fucking started having a crazy conversation now. So I asked him, "I'm a dragon." Then he tells me, "I'm a dragon too." I tell him I'm from 5th of July. He tells me he's from 6th of July. And he's 49 and I'm 49. It was fucking crazy. But that's not what makes it crazy, everybody. The router that they send them, the last 4 digits on the router, it says 1976. No, 1776, I meant. So I told them, not only is the router his and my actual year of when we were born, it's the 200th anniversary of the United States. And what is this year going to be? The 250th anniversary of the United States. Everything big. They're making the Olympics, the soccer tournaments. And I told them, I'm planning this a fucking amazing party. And I want to go all out. And it's a fucking thing, you know? He wants to finish that dragon. And he didn't know what he was missing. And I pointed him to the right direction. We had a fucking something that fucking put us together, like something magical, something out of this universe. So then I started telling him, I was seeing the trailers of the movies coming out. They got the universe, He-Man coming out this year, and everybody knows the story, like Superman's story. So they're getting invaded in the other world. So they send the kid over here, and he's a normal person, and then he finds out that he has all these superpowers, and then he gets transported back to his world, and he saves that world and saves this world, against Skeletor and all that. And I told him, we're fucking unique, we're special. So now we're bringing our conversation to another place. Like, we're both fucking into this conversation, and I'm still doing this job, everybody, all right? And I'm still doing this, still doing that, still doing this. And then he goes, hey, can I ask you another question? He tells me, all right? And I tell him, yeah. So going back to your dream, have you dreamed this once or twice? And I told him, yeah. But then this is where the story gets crazy, everybody. And he told me, what do you think it means? Well, I told him, oh, I know what it means. It just no one understands me. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. He goes, try me. I tell him, look, the body of the temple, which is the body, right, is a dragon. Some people say they existed, some people say they didn't exist. See, I'm into warriors and fucking crazy people, I'm into fucking battling and swords and fucking all kinds of things, and everybody always tells me those are white people's tattoos and all that. And to me, I'm amazed, I'm amused, because I love all that killing and blood, and fucking the strength comes out of you, And he goes, all right. So I told him, the dragon is the most powerful that ever exists. There's no way that it didn't exist. It conquered, and back in the medieval times, I think that's where the cannons, airplanes, and all these technologies, life existed already, right? The gods and everything came out of heaven, and just 7 days of fucking fire and all that. It means that there were airplanes. Okay, there was technology back then, and people used to see like a dragon come out of the sky, and he'll come and roar. I envision an airplane, right? But how we're living now, right? All the things that people say in the pyramids, the Aztec thing, and where Jesus comes, and the Bible, and I think it's out of this world. It's like an angel. It's a dragon, right? But this dragon is magical because he means good, right? And he has all the souls that he changed and he saved. I think I was with my primo Lalo. I think of Bertha, my mom, and everybody. If we had a glass to enter our body, or to see what we've done in life, on the dragon, you'll see all the souls that changed, and fighting against demons and stuff like that, which means fighting against itself. See, we're our number one enemy, and the dragon is the most powerful one, and the dragon destroys all bad omens, all bad things, and changes the world and changes the history. And that's why it's a magical. So that's the dragon. I go. That's what I see that. But then we're a pack of wolves. So we're descendants, and we're gonna get unified like the King Arthur's the Round Table. Like God with 12 disciples, like Caesar, the Roman laws and all that. You know what I mean? Julius Caesar and all that. This is a wolf. In a lot of movies, wolves protect their own and they come in packs. And a wolf respects another wolf, right? And when it's time to battle, they put the difference aside and they work as a team, and they, that's the wolf. And they always protect each other, even though that they're all smart, but they work better together as a unity. And sometimes you don't know when you see another wolf. And all of a sudden you know that person, you open up, and he thinks like you think like him, and you guys could have a different world, It's sad that we don't get together, but I started my company, DICOM. Me and Chan and TJ and all of us, we're a pack. And Omar and Jesus and Jesus and Chris and Gina and Güero and all them, we made a pact. My cuñado, not Kike, my cuñado was the one that got me all the contracts. And I think that a wolf is never alone, and we all know when we see another wolf, and we don't need to prove ourselves or fight amongst each other. We work as a team, and when one can't accomplish it, the other one helps it. And we don't envy, and we don't hate each other, and we lift each other. And I told them, I know that I'm Mexican, and they say Mexicans are like crabs. You could put them in one small bucket, and they can't climb out the bucket, because when one's going out, they grab and take them back in. They grab and take them back in. Well, I got out of the bucket. I told them, I'm a Mexican, but I got out of the bucket. I found a way to work as a team, help everybody, and not be envious, and learn how to forgive. And I think as a wolf pack, like I think we're stronger as a team. And if nobody has hate or envy, we could all help each other. The Chinos, they don't care about the dollar. They only care about the penny. Because without that penny, they don't make that dollar. It's a crazy story too, right? So, I see the wolf. So it's a dragon with the wolf. Then, I see him with big eyes. So it's not a normal wolf. It's a white wolf with huge eyes. And those fucking eyes, it's como si fuera una camera. They could rotate, they see everything. There's no fucking way they can't lock into you, While those eyes represent a team, right? So you have eyes everywhere. It's like if the dragon don't have eyes, he has you. He has all of us. He has the wolf, the team, Then the elk, the deer, is just the horns. It represents the knowledge, the wisdom. There's elks huge, and I told people the stories about my deer stories and all that. So it's crazy. I see the deer, but it's not like an ordinary deer. It's a deer on top, the horns, the knowledge, the wisdom, all. And they say the deer is like Jesus Christ. It's a white deer or white wolf or white dragon. It's always white veil. It's a veil. It's Jesus with the sun hitting it, and the rings of fire on top. And the rays of the sun hits God, and it's like if it's a mirage, then it disappears. That's the same how God resurrected. They opened up the temple, the rock, moved the rock, then he walked out, and people seen him and touched him, and he was real. Then he vanished into the air. Magical shit happens, you know. Well, that owl represents life. It's called the beginning of life. So when they, when the universe started, a great white elk, you know, deer, with thousands of years, right? Thousands of years. So can you imagine the beautiful horns he had? And he stood like that to see the sunrise. It's like something magical. It's like if you party all night long, or you drive all night long, or you had a bad night all night long, and all you do, you gotta make it to the morning to survive. And when you wake up in the morning, you feel special that you conquered all your fears and you made it to the day, and you see the sun, and it's like, man, I was so sleepy, so tired, that all that went away like instantly. And you get to see the sunrise, and it changes your perspective, your idea of the day. It gives you inside energy power. It gives you the strength. Like, you can't describe it. It feels like you could conquer, you could do whatever. Nothing could hold you down. So the deer stands, and he looks at his pack, which is his people, and he's telling them a story. All the things that they have to accumulate and have to make, and have to follow directions. And he's like preaching like a preacher. I think it's God, okay? And he's out there and telling all his disciples. That's where the wolf comes out, all right? That's when the wolf comes. And they're going to go out and branch out and tell his story, tell the message. And how are they going to go to all the world at the same time? How are they going to prove, how are they going to teach or tell people the message is real? That's when the dragon comes. The dragon flies everywhere, does spectacular shit in the, something magical appears out of the heavens, throwing fucking flames and coming down, descending, and dropping off the wolves, you know what I mean? And those people, crowds of people get amazed and see and envision the reality of life. And then they get the real message. It's like the Bible, all right, everybody? It's like the Bible. Like, everybody's reading it, you know. That's how I envision how Jesus Christ, when he walked this earth, you know. Or like a famous actor, singer, whatever. We go to an auditorium, or we go to a concert. You know what I mean? But this one is the top of the mountain. And everybody gets to see the shadow. And I go, what the hell is that? Is it a bird or what? See, it's like an airplane that makes, we could go to all the continents and all that. And it's out of this world. Something that it's like a spaceship or something, you know. But it's a dragon, everybody. But it's not just a dragon. It's a dragon with a wolf, big eyes, and our life, which is our father, our elk. It's a white dragon, and he glares with the gold, and you see it only once in a million years, and whoever sees it, there's no words to describe it, everybody. But you hear the message, and you hear the message in your sleep. And you don't remember what he's telling you. It's like a dream, all right, everybody? Anybody that has dreams, sometimes you forget your dream that you dreamt. It talks to you in your dreams, and it appears, and it molds you, and it shapes you. I think dreams talk to each other, to us, and guide us. And sometimes dreams are scary. Sometimes dreams are awesome. Sometimes you wake up and it's a deja vu. Something that already happened. You find your purpose, your reason, your guidelines, you know? And when you see something that instantly hits you, that I've seen that before. I seen it in a dream. You could have seen a movie. Imagine someone could have told you a story that impacted you. It could have been something that you imagine, but no one's gonna understand you. Everybody thinks it's gonna be crazy. Well, that's what I seen in that canvas. I told them in another room it was. Wow. To make it more interesting, everybody, that router, the last 4 digits is 1776. And I told them, I'm gonna take that router with me. And I'm gonna take a picture right now of it. And that's the proof. That's the proof. And he tells me, did I get your number? I go, yeah. We're all packed now. We have a dream, we have a destiny together. And whenever you need me, I'm your carnal, oh boy. And we go, wow, man. I drew it, and I didn't know what I drew. He goes, I painted it. But I know I gotta finish it. Now I'm gonna finish it. I didn't tell him I could take a picture or anything because I think that it's a unique, rare, and we've been working it. We've been doing it for 20 years. About that house, he's set on finishing that painting. And if I ever see it, everybody, I'll show it to you guys. Well, that's my crazy story, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy it. And this is why I work, and this is why I enjoy my life. I get to conversate and be around people. I get to follow my dream. I get to be in some amazing places, awkward places, and I get to see and talk to amazing people. I work a lot in the cares for the elderly and all that, old people. And I get to see a lot of people that die and stuff like that, right? It's a crazy shit that how life is forming me, and I'm accomplishing my goals and my dreams. I don't care, I'm poor. As long as I continue sharing and giving my point of view to people that need it, I go, I'm accomplishing what I was intended for. To reach and touch all those souls. My primo Lalo is a pastor, and we have a lot of pastors that, like Pastor Marin, rest in peace, and Brother Walden, my primo pastor, and I had a crazy upbringing, uprising, you know, and I was misunderstood. I had the fire within me burning, and people wanted to challenge me and wanted to mold me and shape me. Can never shape a three-headed monster, which is the dragon, the wolf, with the deer, the knowledge. I'm a child of God, everybody. That's why my name is Manuel. Should have been Emmanuel, but Emmanuel's good enough. Faith, we believe in God. So I am the walking miracle, everybody. And I am the dragon. And I do think as familia, I pack. And I put my Jesus Christ always first. And I believe in my Heavenly Father, and I believe that we resurrect, and we're here in this earth. not as living, but we're in hell, everybody. And when we get out of this hell, we enter heaven. And when we enter heaven, no more pain, no more nothing, everything magical, everything spiritual. And we get to see our Jesus Christ. So that's what I told you. Well, I hope you guys like the story. Bye, everybody. And this is the router I was speaking to. 1976.